Welcome back to another How to Cook episode with me, your host, Kia. Today we're doing pulled Mexican chicken rolls because this is what my mother has requested. So to start off, you're going to need 4 pieces of chicken. Put them into a bowl, and then we're going to absolutely cover them in oil, ready to season them in the bowl, kind of marinate them in the spices a bit, you know. So we're going to start with 2 chili flakes, followed by salt and pepper. Use your intuition on those, guys. We're going to do 2 cumin. Beautiful. Wow. Followed by 2 Cajuns. Lovely. And then we're going to do some paprika, which is what normally goes on the wedges, but I have been putting it in with the chicken, so maybe that's why they've been tasting quite nice. We're doing 1 paprika. We're going to do some oregano. I do put 2 in here. I do put some more in later. This is mixed herbs now going in as well, basically the same kind of thing, just to make sure like the chicken is like completely covered in the herbs and spices. So then you're going to mix it all in together until like you can't really see any of the pink of the chicken, to be honest with you. Then I'm going to put some more oregano in. Again, it's just to make sure you've got full coverage on the chicken. Putting some squeezy garlic in now, just like a few dollops of garlic, and then I'm going to cut 2 garlics up, dice 2 whole garlics up, which I know seems like a lot, but it doesn't look like a lot when you actually start to fry it. So you're going to make sure that that is nice and golden in the frying pan just before you put the chicken in. I feel like it just adds extra flavour to the oil. Pop your chicken in, and look, here is where I use a lot of oil. This doesn't look like a lot. Well, actually, it does look like a lot, but more goes in later. So if you were horrified before, you'll be horrified later. And then you just want to make sure that like the chicken's turning white. We're not looking for it to be cooked all the way through because you are going to put it in the water and we're going to boil the chicken ready to shred it in a bit. So as long as it's all white and you haven't got any raw chicken, look, we're putting more oil in, also putting some plastic in. Really love those microplastics in my diet, you know, just to, I don't know why I put so much oil in, but I do, so super healthy. I'm going to crush 3 OXO cubes to go in with this puree. So cut the 3 OXO cubes into a jug, followed by about 2 spoonfuls of the tomato puree, and then mix it up in some water. I think I did about 300 milliliters, but again, like there'll be instructions on the actual tomato purees and stuff for how much you need. I just then literally cover it in water, leave a little bit of the chicken hanging out at the top, but again, just keep an eye on it, because if it's reducing down that much, you will have to top it back up with liquid. I am over explaining this in case like Emily or Rosie's watching. Then we're going to shred like, Mum, I know you know basically what to do with this meal. I got my sous chef to shred because I hate it. And then yeah, put in like half a block of cheese in. To be honest with you, everyone's like, you put too much cheese in your food. No, I don't put enough cheese in my food. I want a whole block in my lasagna. I want a whole block. Well, it's half a block in these, but just cheese is good, okay, guys? Then we're going to butter the rolls. We do the top and the bottom. I didn't, because I hate buttering rolls. And the aioli, again, just a little bit on the top and the bottom. Put the chicken in, put the cheese in, and close the roll. And then you've got your wedges, your aioli. I really think the aioli makes this meal. And yeah, you should look happy like this when it's done. Don't forget to take tissue to the dining table. Bye.